Hey guys, Ethan here, welcome back to another video, and today EA have dropped a whole host of new Team of the Season themed SBCs. I'm going to be completing them all, opening the packs and showing you guys how to do them cheaply. So we're going to start off with the Bundesliga Team of the Season challenge. This one will set you back around 10,000 coins or so. You need 2 Bundesliga players, 3 clubs as a bare minimum in your team, and an 81 rating with 70 chemistry. So I've gone with a few Bundesliga players down on the right hand side here. I'd recommend going with the higher rated players in your team all being goalkeepers if you can, just because it's going to be a lot cheaper. So I've got Farman and Baumann, who are both like 1,000 coins, and then just 2 other random Bundesliga players I had in my club. And then just go with a random league. I went with the Chinese Super League. Go with one of those small leagues. The Ukrainian league's also good. That's got a few high rated players in, and that will just bump your rating up to the 81 you need. If you get a few kind of like 83s in here that are super inexpensive, like all these types of players here, are about 1,000 coins, you can then pad the rest of the team out with non-rares and some lower rated cards. So by no means do you need to copy me. In fact, if you do, it will be more expensive, because I know quite a lot of people will, and it will make the players rise in price. It's obviously a lot easier if you just use players from your own club. You'll save yourself time and coins. We get a 45k pack from this, which is not too bad at all, and that is the best of these new challenge SBCs done, at least in terms of pack rewards, because we get a 45k pack for, as I said, around about 10,000 coins or so. So let's see, what are we going to get? My packs this morning were crazy good. We got Sommer from my Foot Champs rewards in the actual packs, and then I got 2 amazing player picks, both of whom I'm using in my team, both from the Bundesliga. So if you missed the video from earlier on, I'd recommend checking it out. I also got a couple of walkouts from my rival rewards too, but here we get a Bundesliga player, but not one that's worth particularly many coins. It's going to be Lucas Piszczek. We get a few other players in there, but again, no one really of much value. We've also got this Liga NOS Team of the Season Challenge SBC. It's a lot cheaper, and with that it gives you a slightly worse pack. It gives a 25k pack. You need 2 players from the Liga NOS, at least 4 nationalities, everyone needs to be gold, and you need 80 chemistry. So just get 2 players from the Liga NOS to link together. Get, for example, the cheapest right and cheapest centre back you can find. Or maybe like the cheapest goalkeeper and centre back, anything like that, or just look in your club. Like, that's what I did. There's no need to overcomplicate these and try and save yourself like 100 coins here and there. Literally just use players from your club. At this stage of the game, like, no one cares about a couple of 100 coins, to be honest. And then just build the rest of your team from a different league. I went with the La Liga. Yeah, some of these players are worth a little bit, because, for example, I've got like a Real Madrid centre-back who's maybe like 700 coins. Of course, if you look on the market, you can get a cheaper option for maybe like 450 or so. That's why I say never copy the teams I show you guys. A lot of the times they don't work if you copy exactly anyway, because I have loyalty. But this is the team I've used. These are the players. Like, honestly, I get so many comments from people saying, oh, they copied my team and it didn't work. But I don't know what they're expecting when I've packed all the players I use all the time. The purposes of these videos aren't for you guys to copy me. It's just for me to show you a template that you can replicate with your own players. And that's going to make it a lot cheaper for you. And also do these to show you guys the packs. And that's what we've got coming up right now. So let's see, what are we going to get? We get 12 gold players, 3 of which are rare. Give us a walkout. No, we don't get one. We are going to get instead... Is that even a board drop? No, it isn't. It's going to be a French defensive midfielder. It's going to be Bakayoko, the former Chelsea player. I think is he on loan from Chelsea or not? I'm not entirely sure. But not the best of packs. We still have the marquee matchups to come after this though, and that will give us a whole host of packs, because so far these 2 haven't been very good. So the marquee matchups for this week is giving out a 45k pack, so that's not too bad. Let's see what teams we've got. So we've got... I was actually using some players from the Chinese Super League in my last SBC that I maybe shouldn't have done, because they may have got a little bit more value. But this one looks super simple. You just need 2 players from the Chinese Super League. I don't think there's a rating requirement. I'm going to go through and do this SBC live, and I'll just be able to kind of like show you guys my thought process when it comes to SBCs, that kind of stuff, which may help you guys out. I mean, just let me know if you prefer this way of doing SBCs or whether you prefer like my traditional way. But as you can see here, like, you just need bronzes. There's no rating requirement at all. Maximum of 4 players from the same nation. I can just move away from this league now. I need at least 2 leagues in there, so I'll just pick a random league that I've got some bronzes or silvers from. So typically, like, the Electricity League's quite good. I'm not sure if I have many players. Yeah, I've got a few players from the Electricity League that we'll just pop in there for now, and then I'll just go and buy the cheapest ones I can find for all the other positions. If we just do that right there, literally all you need to do, just pick a random league like this, and then it's so simple when you do these SBCs. Just go through and buy the cheapest cards you see. Like, some of these will have already been bought because a lot of people do this. It's the obvious and easy way of doing any of these SBCs cheaply. But just buy any players like this. I mean, like, I already have, like, I'm buying 2 right backs here because it's still on the same right back filter, but you only need 80 chemistry, so it's fine. I've actually gone over the nation requirement, so I can't use that guy. I've got to go and pick actually a non-Irish left back, so it could be like a Scottish left back. There was one there. It could be a Northern Irish, so I'll go with him. And then we just need I might actually have too many Northern Irish players, so I need a non-Irish and non-Northern Irish player now. So anyone in the midfield, let's just go for centre mids. An English player, a Scottish player, that's the kind of thing we're looking for, and one that doesn't cost too much. I mean, it's so simple when you do these SBCs, and I think this may be a better way of me doing them for videos, simply because if I show you guys a team, and the amount of times I stress, literally, like, there's no need to copy me, don't copy me, people still, like, I always get loads of comments of people who've copied me, and they're just crying in the comments saying the team doesn't work, and they're abusing me and everything, and, like, it's just stupid. There's no need to copy me. I think showing you guys like this, like the way of actually doing these SBCs, is probably the better way. Because, I mean, I don't know if maybe it's a language barrier, maybe those people are just a bit dim, but they don't seem to get the fact that it's best to just not copy the team I'm doing. I mean, these are very simple SBCs, it's hardly a puzzle. They're very, very easy ones to do. We get Danilo, so that's not too bad there, from the 5k pack, which is never going to be an amazing one. I mean, these packs, just in general, aren't very good if you look at these. The silver pack's going to be your best bets, because you might get like Huesca players and things like that, which are quite good. So we need players from the Allsvenskan, which I believe is the Swedish league. So we go and find that quickly. What is that saying? Where is the Allsvenskan? Here we go. So we just need 2 players from this league. I don't believe there's a rating requirement. There isn't. If there's not a rating requirement, then just go with bronzes. So let's just go with like 2 players that link together down here. Go with them. You need at least 2. I mean, I'm honestly, like, they may be worth a little bit more, but I'm just going to go with players from the Eredivisie, from the Allsvenskan, just because this will make the whole team a lot easier. And I've got a few rares from this league, I believe, so if I just do this, yeah, I can go with Larson, former Sunderland player in there. We can go with this guy here, we can go with him, we can go with him. And then I'll go with a different league just to get my other rares in and go with some bronzes. But it's a lot easier if you do this kind of thing. Like, we're at the stage of the game now where everyone's got lots of coins, and if you don't have a lot of coins, then you've played the game wrong all year. Like, everyone's got lots of coins, and there's no point stressing and spending ages and ages and ages trying to do like a simple SBC. You can just go and use cards you've got in your club, and there's honestly no need at all to stress about trying to get like some kind of SBC done, saving maybe 1,000 coins here and there. Just chill, just get the SBCs done, and just get the players from the packs. That's all you need to do. So that one's done there, and yeah, I might have used some players worth a little bit, but just use players from your club. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier. And if you are for some reason on a very low budget, you can of course go and buy the cheaper options, but it's just a lot of time and effort, and you're not getting amazing packs back from this, so it's best to just grind through these quickly and see what you get. So we get Balde Diao there, not amazing. We get 1,000 coins though, so I'll take that. It's made back pretty much everything I've spent so far on the marquee matchups, because I've been doing this pretty much just with players from my own club. Now, this one's probably going to be a little bit more expensive, because you actually need players from 2 teams which are very, very small and that no one is really going to have players from. So this is interesting. Typically, EA don't do this. So you need players from Real Zaragoza, and luckily I've got one there, or from CD Numancia. And CD Numancia, wherever that is, let's see if we've got any players from them. Yes, we've got a goalkeeper here. I mean, are these players going to be going extinct, maybe? Like, look, there are a lot of coins. You're looking at about 6k for him, and then I'm not sure if this guy will be worth more, maybe. I say this guy's probably going to be worth less, simply because he's a forward, and you've got these positions down here. So what I'm going to do is use this guy here, and I will sell this guy on. Let's put him for like 7.2, put a low start price, and hopefully someone will get him on bid. So we do that, and then we'll just go with any Spanish centre backs and just filter by low tie. So you don't need to get a set position for this. I'd recommend just going with, honestly, like whoever you find. Now in this case we've got players who don't actually play in this league, which is going to make it just a little bit harder with chemistry. So I'm going to check, see if I've got any players from this division. No, I actually don't have any from that division. So I'm just going to go with gold cards there, and that'll make it easier. I know you don't need to use golds, but the golds are often going to be cheaper than the silvers anyway. So we've got the Spanish players in. We just need to get some more nationalities, and I can build the rest of my team now from any random league. So let's go to like League 2 and just fill out the rest of the team with some League 2 players. So let's quickly check just what League 2 cards I happen to have, any that are going to fit in. We've got like a couple of midfielders here. We've already got all the nations we need now, so I just need like 1 or 2 more cards. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be good for chemistry, I doubt it. But here we go, just whack these players in here. Put Oxlade-Chamberlain there, swap them around for chemistry. If we just get an English striker from League 2, again, just look on the market, it's going to be a lot easier. First guy you see for 200 coins, pick him up, bang, get him in the team. And like here I've probably done the marquee matchups in about 5 minutes. There's no need to stress, as I said, about getting like the cheapest deals you can find and saving coins here and there, unless you're on a very strict budget on like a Road to Glory account. But I mean, it's the 30th of May by now. You probably aren't going to be on a budget unless you've played the game very wrong, or you're just not a particularly either good or committed player. Like maybe if you don't play much of the game, it might not be the case. But hopefully, if you're watching my videos, you'll have got plenty of coins over the years with all the tips I've shown you. But anyway, we just need to get a player that isn't super expensive. But again, I'm not going to stress too much. Let's get this guy here for 800 coins. I mean, as long as you're not paying like 10k for these types of cards, it's fine. We're going to submit that. There we go. Simple as. And we've only got 1 team to go. So this is a premium silver pack. I mean, to be honest, the packs you get are pretty trash apart from the 45k. But they're all super cheap teams to do, especially if you already have the players. Like, you don't want to go and spend like 8k on that random silver we had to get. But check the price of these types of cards. You can get some players worth a decent amount. We've got 2 squad fitnesses as well, and quite a cool kit that may sell for a little bit. And now we've just got Dijon against Lens. Now, again, you do actually need the players from one of those teams. So let's go and check Ligue 1. And I believe Dijon are in Ligue 1, are they? Yeah, Dijon are in Ligue 1. But they're quite an expensive team for the Liga SBC. If we go to Ligue 2, which is where Lens is, this must be a cup game. I don't actually have any. I would recommend using their cards if you have them. But yeah, again, these players are expensive. They are fairly expensive, but not too expensive. But this is quite an expensive team within the League SBC. It's one of the more expensive ones, but still like 3k or so. I mean, I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. So let's just build. Let's go with a nation this time, and this is an easy way of doing it. Just go with France, and like I'm not going to use that guy from Amiens because they're quite expensive. My controller's actually just cut out, so I'm going to plug that in quickly. And now for the rest of the video, I'm going to be at a weird angle here, but I'm just going to use players from the lower divisions in France. So like Ligue 2, for example, is a good one. I try and avoid like Ligue 1 just because it's one of the more expensive League SBCs. Anyway, because it's got a lot of silvers in. But if I just go with like untradables like I'm doing here, and then just random like bronzes and stuff, it's going to make it a lot easier, a lot easier. So I'm just going to put all these players kind of into my squad, and then I can sort them out and try and get as much chemistry together in just a moment. So yeah, just put all these random players in, trying to avoid players from any of the major leagues that have League SBCs, because that's just going to make it a little bit more expensive if you do that. I mean, I'm using maybe some Belgian League players here, but the Belgian League isn't particularly expensive. No one really does the Belgian League because it isn't very profitable or anything like that. But there we go. We've got plenty of players in here by now. So now I can just quickly sort them out. Hopefully my controller will have enough charge to not run out at any point throughout this video. Get that French centre back in down there. Get a French striker in. I need 1 or 2 more rare players in the team as well. There we go. We're done. Can I just avoid using any other Ligue 1 players? That doesn't work there. If I do that, that gets me up a little bit. I'm sure if I use a keeper from that league, if I have one. I mean, I don't really care too much, but we can do that. And there we go. We can get him in. That'll get the chemistry up, and then I can use a random rare. I can use this guy down at right back. I think, yeah, like, it doesn't really matter. we can get this guy up here as well. So I don't have enough rares now. I need to get one rare in. Let's go with this guy here because he plays in a fairly irrelevant league. Go with him and we're good to go. So again, very, very simple one. Again, don't copy me. There's no need. You're literally just wasting your coins if you do that. That is the marquee matchups complete, and we get a 45k pack. So let's start off with the premium mixed players pack. This is like the starter pack you get when you first get onto a new account on Ultimate Team. So you're never really going to get anything good in here. We don't get a board drop or anything. I don't think we've got any good packs in this entire video. I think we're yet to get a board drop, so that's pretty tragic. We get Carlos Sanchez, no good silvers or anything here. We get Hurtado, who I'll quick sell. I mean, these are all very cheap teams, but you would expect maybe one or two. Oh, we get a walkout. Come on. Just forget what I was saying. What's this going to be? It's a gold card. A German. Cam. Is that going to be Mesut Ozil? It's Mesut Ozil. I'll take that. 86. That's more value than the entire SBC. So we made profit. Happy days. And that's not even taking into account all the other packs we've got. Very, very happy with that. I'll have some tea to celebrate. And there we go, I'm happy. Let's see, do we have anything else in the pack? We get Mario Balotelli, Sebastian Giovinco, and a few decent players in there. So I'm very, very happy with that. I will take that. And I'm now going to go and make some tea because I'm very tired. I just got back from the gym and started recording this video. So now I'm going to go and edit it and go and have some food. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you prefer this kind of live version of doing SBCs, just because I think you guys may prefer it, I'm not sure, just talking you through how I do the SBCs. It's kind of like a live stream almost, but not live. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Check out the sponsors of the channel on aniba.com if you want cheap games and game codes, and use my discount code E2 at checkout if you want a further discount off your purchases. And also, if you want to get yourself in real life FIFA cards just like this one, really high quality at good prices, go and check out Foot Yourself. There's a link down below in the description again. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.